害怕，说不害怕是假的。
然后一量那个体温37.5度，我说完蛋了。
不要以为武汉人都犯病了，
生命太脆弱。
自2020年1月23号10点起，全市城市公交、地铁、轮渡、长途客运暂停运营。
10 a.m., January 23rd. Wuhan goes into lockdown, an effort to stop a deadly virus from spreading further through the nation. As Chen was walking in the rain, the number of confirmed coronavirus patients in Wuhan on day 1 of the lockdown was announced, 495. 10 times the number 2 weeks earlier. 9 million people were still in the city.
肯定的有人传人，这个现在啊，绝大部分呢是来自于武汉或者去过武汉。
Progressed. As people turned up at fever clinics, the city's health system was buckling under the strain. January 31st, the World Health Organization declared the outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. Battle against the virus, over 3,000 medical workers were infected in China. Many are in Wuhan. A dozen died. As doctors and nurses risk their lives in the wards, residents in Wuhan are doing their part to pull the city together. Gloves and protective suits have been donated from across China and even from overseas. Distributing them is a challenge. But here comes Wu Yang, a mother of 2 and an owner of a local spa, and also a volunteer. Couriers are essential in this crisis. We meet some of them who are delivering medical equipment. This one has no time to talk. Only 3 express companies insisted on providing service in town, but only for sending and receiving medical goods. On the second day of the lockdown, work began on a new hospital. The new Huashanshan Hospital would have 1,000 beds specially designed to treat coronavirus patients. Medical workers from the rest of China had gone to help. And that number tripled in the following weeks. Doctors and nurses from 16 provinces were also drafted to help cities surrounding Wuhan, one province taking care of one city. More help arrived. Another 1,400 military medics were sent to Wuhan on February 13. More than 30,000 medical workers had been sent to Wuhan from 29 provinces and regions. On February 17th, Wuhan said the city was finally able to quarantine all people who might spread the virus.
The joint mission, after looking at this very, very closely and in different ways, that there's no question that China's bold approach to the rapid spread of this new respiratory pathogen has changed the course of what was a rapidly escalating and continues to be deadly epidemic. And I just thought it's so important that we recognize that to the people of Wuhan, it is recognized, the world's in your debt, and when this disease finishes, hopefully we'll have a chance to thank the people of Wuhan for the role that they've played in it, because many of us, many of people here have suffered, but the people of that city have gone through an extraordinary period and they're still going through it.
The battle isn't over, but people are now looking ahead to the day when love and life can resume.
我说潘多拉的盒子已经打开了，然后灾难、恐惧、疾病这些都跳出来了，然后但是这个盒子里面最后的一样东西，就是我们看这个希腊神话里面他说的，就是希望。只要希望还在，那么之前的所有这些都不会是问题。